Kuno doesn't fucking care. Kuno just says shit.
Guys. What was that sound? Guys, it is my mother's birthday today. In real life.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
So where were we last time? We had discovered who it was that was smuggling these bottles, so we can tell this lady so she can help us with the investigation. Yes. Okay.
Yes, my eyes on the harbor have sent word to that effect.
70 experience.
What have you discovered?
We've discovered enough to conclude
Yes.
for now.
And will you start an official investigation?
She's trying to conceal her excitement.
Ooh.
But the slight glimmer in her green eyes tells you otherwise.
Good job, empathy.
The lieutenant is about to interject. Cut him off. This decision should be yours.
I mean, isn't this the lieutenant's decision, honestly? I don't think I need to cut him off.
If there is an investigation, it will be part of an ongoing operation, subject to confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Yeah, I'm content with...
Of course, detectives.
Yeah.
In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement. I trust you with the rest. Now it's my turn.
Anytime Kim is willing to jump in, I'm like, yeah, all right, let that happen. We have so many skill points still.
I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands.
Any of you guys ever play Ace Attorney? Her model here looks like Detective Gumshoe a little bit. Old green coat. Gumshoes is a trench coat. Kind of tallish.
The words bloodbath sound cold in her mouth. They taste of iron and strawberries.
Fuck is right? I don't think I often get half-lights. Okay, what was this about a bloodbath?
I'm afraid this strike may descend into a small-scale civil war, with possible consequences for
Half-light
all
is
of River
paranoia.
West.
Okay. So an ultimate, like... Right. So an ultimate crazy person run would be like Shivers Half-Light.
Since you are sharing them,
What else?
this is also the RCM's worst
Maybe
case scenario.
electrochemistry too. Maybe a Spirit Decor as well. Or is Inland Empire... No, yeah, that's right. Inland Empire is hunches. Want to go Authority Half-Light? Alright. Yeah, that would be fun. Paranoid, but also always asserting your dominance.
Then we're on the same page, as grim as it may be. I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail.
Huh, okay, so that guy really was part of the
They were dispatched after I
CIA
relayed
or
the
whatever it
union's
is in
initial
this
offer.
film.
Every worker a member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply a piece of rhetoric and not a serious demand, but the stridency of it seems to have spooked them. Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
Who are they, exactly?
Crenell, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived
Alright.
in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me. To be frank, our relationship is deteriorating.
I don't know that I trust this woman to not be manipulating me.
They wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons, and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
Alright.
So, what happened?
The story is, one of them, the Colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated from his unit. This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him. He was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched last Sunday night.
Hey, Johnny P,
Mr.
what's
Kerr
up?
refuses to let me into the harbor. I have not been able to
How
discuss
how
this
them
matter with
Pikmins
anyone
treating you?
there. The remaining 2 Crenell contractors carry out their orders, for now. It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal.
Good,
into the
dude. I'm
lynching.
glad to hear it.
Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
Joyce here is not telling me anything that I don't already know. I guess I didn't know that there were 2 remaining contractors, 2 remaining musclemen. Glad the Pikmin are treating you good. Are you continuing on with your Pikmin 1 run that you mentioned last we spoke? Shit, that's been a few weeks. You're probably done by this point, right?
What is the nature of this so-called investigation?
Did they mention that and I just fucking missed it? Congrats, Johnny. Where did you see that tribunal thing? Yeah, that has not been said. Oh, yeah, wow. Alright. I should probably get more sleep. Okay. In secret, they are conducting an independent military... Okay, so... Secret, they are conducting an independent military... Jeez.
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants.
I have to say, this is not
It
disco.
is very far from disco.
Indeed, Joyce.
My only hope is that you provide a single, concrete suspect before the mercenaries indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put, if you don't pin this on someone good and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to
Yeah,
respond.
Rainworld is real interesting, Johnny. It's really hard to describe, but it's fucking good. It took me a while before I was like really sold on it, I think. But once I got sold on it, boy howdy. Yeah, that game is really good.
They would have to project strength and power.
Okay, so now... Yesterday when they came out and said, hey, it's us 7 people, I was like, alright, let's just fucking arrest them all. I don't know that I feel the same way about 7, 8 people just dying.
The Debarders have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Have you ever seen a hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty.
The Sensai's giant hornet, the world's second largest
Yeah,
insect,
see you,
can
Johnny.
kill
Thanks for
40
stopping by.
honeybees a minute.
Glad you're
while a
doing
group
well.
of 30 can decimate an entire hive of 20,000 bees in less than 4 hours.
Jesus.
These men work in tandem using semi and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons, even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all. As I said, a bloodbath.
Yeah, pretty bleak.
Many bleak scenarios have already come true. Nameless, badgeless detective of the citizens' militia.
All right.
All we can do is keep the rest from going the same way. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
All right.
Not much.
What about the Colonel?
Their public resume is relatively good, as far as private military contractors go. I believe they were once called Downwell.
Downwell is the name of a very fun arcadey video game.
Down a deep black well.
They boast a long list of clients. Saint-Baptiste, Welchman-Lorenz, Eintracht. A warning sign, however. The operations concerned all take place in third or fourth world countries. Guarding facilities, escort missions, and such.
What are third world countries in this sense? I guess... I mean, there's not a Soviet... Huh. Oh. Alright. But presumably, first world countries are... Like, the implication is still that first world countries are well-to-do or whatever, and then third world, or presumably fourth world countries are more Wild West, I'm guessing. Okay. Escort missions, everyone's favorite.
Meaning they're used to operating in war
Okay.
zones.
Thank you, Kim. You've confirmed it.
Yes. All the good conflict corridors, Supramundi, Yesut, the Seminese Islands, countries that don't have a good record reporting atrocious military conduct on their soil.
All right.
Sadly, no. Before this happened, I had little interest in them. Now that I do, I don't have the resources. If you still have access to the ICP's
Yeah, those
database,
Irishmen.
you could run a better background
They
check than I ever could.
think they're
It
something,
may
but
take
they're
some
nothing.
time, though.
Still have access. ICB. Go run back. Better background check.
Do you
Okay.
know a lot about the inner workings
Oh, we're
of the
supposed to
Arsenal
call
and the
someone
ICP?
today on the fucking
In
radio
my line
too.
of work, it pays to do your research. I was prepared to deal with the RCN. I did not think I'd be dealing with a group like Crenell.
Yeah, but I don't. That is what that term used to mean. I don't think anyone uses it. What do I need to go back to the bookstore? Oh yeah, I gotta tell Patricia that, or Saints, or whatever the fuck her name is. God, there's so much to do.
I have. And they will. However, these orders take time to reach what is basically a rogue unit out in the field
Okay,
here.
so
Until they do, it's all on us.
go back to the bookstore and then. Fuck, I just said the other thing. It'll come back to me.
She's being truthful. She is pressing them as hard as she can.
Or he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal. I cannot testify by it.
Oh god, she spoke to Kuno.
That the man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted story around Martinez.
That seems
The lieutenant consults his notebook, his eyebrows
maybe
knitted
fair.
in
Could I just say
concentration.
shit?
Odd. We haven't heard any reports about an assault in connection with the lynching. Where did it take place? And when?
Didn't we? Didn't they specifically tell us that he
Last
raped
Sunday
a woman?
night, at the Whirling in Rags, the hostel by the gates. Supposedly, the colonel was drunk, maybe on narcotics too. Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him. That's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea. As I said, it's a rumor about a rumor. In any case, it's what the Colonel's remaining colleagues believe.
You'll meet her soon enough, you feel.
All right.
If you mean did I see him alive, yes. But I did not know him.
You don't know how you know. It's not written on her face, nor in her voice. But she had sympathy for this man.
Liked is a bit strong. He was the most charismatic among them. He handled all the talking. His departure left a major gap in the group's communication skills.
She respected him.
Lely, his service name, a nom de guerre, most likely.
What an awful name.
He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one.
All right.
He was 40. Or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age, or gauge his facial expressions.
What else? Nationality? Accent?
He was, Occidental, I think.
Occidentally
Light brown
in
hair,
love.
A mixed accent. Oranese. Or Messinian, maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own. In a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it. Through the injury. That's all I know, I guess. I only met him once. They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth.
You know, I'm gonna be able to afford to stay here tonight. I gotta make a move on for tomorrow night, though.
They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting.
Why does everyone hate us?
Vigilantes. You're a professional officer of the only legitimate authority in Revachol.
Somehow, I doubt that lecturing them on the legitimate use of force will persuade them to stand down.
Okay. Yes, but that's kind of the point of police, right? And I'm not making an argument for Harry the boy being a legitimate police officer, a legitimate authority in his current state. We can discredit this sad sack of shit. But Kim's a good dude.
You're likely to run into them eventually. When that happens, I'll be in a better position to mediate if I don't appear involved.
This is so embarrassing.
God, Jesus
You have no
Christ.
idea. There's something wrong with your brain. Luckily, the lieutenant still has his.
Ma'am, with all due respect, I've been around Martinez, and there's a giant hulk of a man in ill-fitting clothes at the harbor gates. Mr. Right to Work. His heart really isn't in it.
Not a terribly good actor, that one. Still.
And the other must be in one of the 4-story buildings overlooking the roundabout. He or she was reporting back to you while we were canvassing the lorry drivers.
That would afford a good vantage point. Still, I hope you heed my advice. There's no need to kick the hornet's nest.
Guys, luck is not with me.
Until the executions start? Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob and their impatience.
I got that 17% chance yesterday, and it's just been all downhill from there.
To you?
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative.
5 days, not more. Maybe sooner.
Okay.
It's a matter of days, not weeks. I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with, of course. Excuse my hesitation before.
For about half a minute, in silence.
It was taken with a Trigat not long ago. This is the man's upper body. There were no more markings on his hands or legs.
We're gonna stay
Her
quiet.
mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface. She has no excess of emotions for this cadaver. Has she seen dead bodies before? it's likely.
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars. I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent. Port cities. On the oceans.
I think we've leveled up like 3
This is an
times
Oronese
since
map
we've been
of the
standing.
waterways, a sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the DeLorean century. As early as 300 years ago, the sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels.
That's cool.
The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call it.
Where is he now?
Very neat.
The times have changed. Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oronese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
What next?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident. From the Pretto,
God, this
he
is
sailed to the
a
Insular
well-voweled
Ocean,
word here.
First the Semines Islands, then Revachol. Those are the 2 constants. Vredefort on the shoulder, and Revachol in the heart. They started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the Interinsulary Age.
The old world passing by, and the new world already here.
All right.
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man was no sailor, and these are no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning.
Man, Joyce, you're pretty smart.
Somewhere in an office lit by a single
Oh, boy.
green desk lamp, Captain Ptolemaeus Price, 58, bald and bespectacled, is writing in a ledger on his desk. Rows and rows of days and weeks, laconic remarks in a single column. Patrol, case,
Yeah,
vacation.
It's
injured.
lost on me.
In Martinez, looking into Krenel, he writes in one. Then the man puts down his pen and rubs his temples with both hands. Outside, there is a siren. Distant gunshots on the streets of the Jamrock Quarter.
That makes sense to me. We have no more use for a map of the waterways, just like we don't need sailors the way we used to. This is what the custom would morph into on the Occident. Mercenary tattoos.
For all the boys looking for adventure, a blood spatter on the seas.
Who can tell me more?
His platoon members? The other contractors. Though I do not suggest you go and show them that
Hey, look at
picture.
your dead
This man is
pal.
their friend and comrade.
Reduced to a husk of a body.
It could go this or the other way. Maybe if you're tactful, it could be beneficial.
Well, we all know Harry the boy is super
Surely there
tactful.
are other people to ask about the tattoo. This is not necessary to complete the task, officer. It's a dangerous side task. Search elsewhere.
We're thirsty for the knowledge.
Do what you have to do, detective. I don't think deciphering that tattoo should come before public security. But if you should wade into the mob to find out, I couldn't stop you.
We will be careful, ma'am.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
What if I want to hear about
First,
trade
you'd
secrets?
have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade in Aliments. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
Octopus, I will slay
Good
it.
luck is only kept in place by the vested interests of half the civilized world, including your own.
What the ma'am means is that the Emergencies Act and the RCM both get their authority from the coalition government.
You'd be shooting yourself in the foot, in other words.
All right,
But
fine.
I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike. I
What's your
believe
role?
the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counter.
And how are the
Alright.
talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago. Now they won't even let me into the harbor. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates. Yes, Jean-Luc Measurehead.
All right.
Let's say I was not making the kind of...
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare,
Jesus.
the union boss.
7'2".
Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted
The man
the
is a
union in
mountain.
prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime
And a
pay
medical
and
plan.
a medical
Ooh la
plan.
la.
This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Ludicrous even. It's meant.
What are their
There are
demands?
leaflets everywhere and banners. What did they say again? Every worker, a member of the board.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that
I was
means.
about to say, this is not. This isn't literal.
In its defense, another said, demand democracy. Pretty tame stuff compared to every worker, a member of the board. It's quite simple, you see. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about what? About anything really, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200
Jesus.
workers in its Martinez terminal. Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings
That is
of the
a shit ton of
72,000 employees of Wild
Meetings
Pines Group.
of bureaucracy. King is dead. Long live the workers. All right.
They're having a blast. But how can they afford it? After 4 months, my assumption was they would prefer a more practical solution. I'm not sure. Naturally, I assumed that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up,
Okay.
just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the...
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the bowyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, call me mañana.
Scabs at the
The
gate. Did you put them
scabs?
there?
You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to? Yes, they were organized by Wild Pines. The contractors picked them up from Jamrock and drove them over. This is standard practice. The company reserves the right to man its stations.
All right. One last thing. Tell me about
Everard
Mr.
Clare
Clare.
is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Well, that's kind of him.
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
Is he that bad?
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal
Jesus.
with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Goddamn.
Yes,
There are two.
Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers'
Eclair.
dues.
A pair of eclairs. Okay.
The Débardeurs Union was
I
once
think it
a
will be helpful
perfectly
knowing a
normal
little bit about
institution.
the
20
the
years
union.
ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. Like organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local
brothers
chapter
Clare.
elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
I was about to say, with the identical twin. Yes, this is my brother, John Putin. He's great. You notice that he's the exact same, except that he has a lazy eye.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother. And your opinion, Detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
I mean, too strong, not, too reductionist. I mean, we certainly have never once shut our mouth about fucking anything. I guess we go here.
Thank you for being candid. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the wolf always hungers.
Okay.
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union.
Oh.
She disappeared.
Oh. Huh. I wonder if this woman is
Disappeared?
Yes.
the 8th lady.
On the last day of the local
Eighth
chapter elections,
person.
her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
Yeah, that sounds like extortion.
Indeed. The company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Of course. How else can I help?
I think that's it.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Cool.
So cool.
Where's it coming
From
from?
a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what
Superstar law
do.
officers.
They
Hell
squint
yeah.
at lights, and they solve shit.
Yeah, that's me. I've been establishing my superstardom hard
Yeah.
lately.
You have. You're a big dick cop, Dick Mullen, Salam Rocky Bayi,
Badass on the edge disco cop.
Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera, lights.
Wait, what's that about a ludicrous
Yeah.
fantasy world?
You know, beneath it is just heartbreak, a pulmonary tract infection, atherosclerotic disease.
This sounds
This is where you say
awesome.
action and reconceptualize all that. Reinvent it as the world's first celebrity police officer.
Hell yeah.
This is the beginning of your legend.
Fucking
With
action.
a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world.
It's on.
on.
Hell yeah. Alright, so some kind of superstar. Oh wow, this is a very short amount of time to... Oh, we have to unlock a thing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but we gotta be this superstar cop. Does it matter which one of these it goes into? Probably not. Hell yeah. Okay, so the things I needed to do, I needed to go and take this off. I needed to go and call people. Remember that, and go back to the bookstore. So we will go do both of those things. First, the bookstore. Yeah, and find a way into the harbor. Hey.
You're alive and well. Don't keep me waiting now. What's in there? In that dark sarcophagus?
Dark sarcophagus.
Yes? How was it?
Tell her how ghastly it was. You know it's what she wants to hear.
It was a charnel house of failed business enterprises, leeching life of and energy from this
I
book.
knew it. Oh, such horrors that have been thrust upon us. But what else did you find? Did anything survive? No, of course not. Have you located the entity?
Yeah, she makes dice.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
It's a businesswoman. No, ma'am, I felled her, or she's not the one to blame for this curse. She may be involved, but I don't have a way to question the belief. She's not a sorceress. Just
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where
Sorry.
is the source of the doom?
Sorry, Placence.
How did she explain the curse?
Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her. To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie.
I'm down to lie.
You've come this far. You know how to end it. There is an entity behind the entity.
Sources in the taxidermist shop. He became involved in arts darker than taxidermy. Don't have an answer yet. There still needs to be followed, like the strange radio computer. Yeah, I think we just be honest. This woman is crazy, but well, if we just give her an easy answer, will she be like, I'm fucked, I'm doomed, there's nothing to be done, and close up shop? I don't want that. Or would she be like, okay, we just gotta clean this shit out, make it easy? Yeah, it probably would make her more worried. Alright, there's no curse, Placence. Things are fine.
Too many inconsistencies. What kind of talk is that?
Good luck persuading her. Some people can rationalize anything.
First, you're one of those
I'm not doing
inconsistencies.
as well as it looks like I am. I only have my Simonese wards to thank for the protection they provide.
As I said, she's a novelty dice maker. Her business has been up and running for a long time.
because our
You're probably
business
right.
consists of the
We're not
psychic
using
elite
enough drama.
who've been
We
feeding
have
the
to be more
curse.
dramatic.
I see that you've fallen for her manipulation, Detective. The investigation is over. I just hope that you haven't made anything worse by going in
Fuck,
there.
we should have lied.
Thank you for nothing. Please do buy some books or be on your way.
Wow. Total psychic collapse between you two.
Yeah, goddamn.
There was never any other way this could have gone. She's just too far gone into her own mind.
I am sorry we had to disappoint you, ma'am.
Well,
Can we go now?
okay. We got... Still have a lot. Okay, we've done this. Let's go call the station, I think is who I needed to call back. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, 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 wah.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Yes. The armor was produced by Fairweather in their facilities in Betancourt.
Yeah,
Selected
honesty
for-
is never the best policy. Drama is always the best
It was
policy.
part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted to protect the interests of Oranese pharmaceutical companies in the Seminine conflict. So, it seems the armor went to Seminine. That's where the paper trail ends, though. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over in the years since the armor was issued. Yes, that is the most recent name the ICP has been able to connect to the CDP. And the one before it was Downwell.
Yep.
I
Yep.
also have one called Sediment, but I think that might be a different contractor. No, they work called Sediment. And Somatosensor, it seems. All that during the last 9 years.
A suit of armor like this would have been manufactured with a particular person's physique in mind. You should ask for whom this suit was fitted.
That's a good idea, visual calculus.
Yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records. I could try to talk them into it, though.
This is a fun challenge for her, an opportunity to contribute beyond doing her job by rote. She'll gladly put in the extra effort for Team
Aw,
RCM.
yay.
Glad to help. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have more for you then.
Okay. Great.
57's over and out.
In the cabin.
We'll
you
call
see
back
us.
tomorrow. There's always tomorrow to call back to. Okay, so what do we do now? Hmm. Good looking out. What up?
I saw you poking around in Lady Driver's lorry. She in trouble?
It's going to be an investigation.
It's that bad. Man, what should I do? What should I do to help her?
See, the thing is, I like this guy. I like this guy, and I want to help him. No need for you to do anything. Don't worry.
Yeah, maybe I should just keep my head down and work on my rhymes while I can.
Yeah, what's the plan with those rhymes?
Oh,
yes, 2020.
Tommy Leham's gonna be a musician.
I mean, it was
Shrek
10 months
Gesang,
ago.
beats. I've got a lot
The
of free time on
beginning
the
was
road to hone my
almost
craft.
2 years ago. I'm in the home, gonna be a musician. Beats. I've got a lot of free time on the road.
The correct grammar is Tommy Lahom.
Tommy Lam was taken. My real name's Jerry Lafitte. Tommy's way better.
It's more him. The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Oh gosh. All right, we gotta hit this man with our best verse. 42%.
Wait,
Hell yeah.
there's something here, stored away in some dusty corner. It starts like,
Mira's temperature is always 0. It is ice in the veins. Its camera is an X-ray.
Whoa. What else?
It is a chalice held out to you in silent communion.
Silent communion. That's good.
Where gaspingly you partake of a shifting identity, never your own.
Dang. That's some great shit. You came up with that yourself.
Hell yeah.
did you?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, I'm just a vessel for the muse.
Right. But really, no bullshit. That's great stuff. I sort of want to know if it's yours.
I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know.
No matter. Great verses like that sometimes. Ephemeral. You might not look it. Seems you have some literary chops. Maybe there's hope for me yet.
I am a boring cop. I thought me having no fucking idea would be kind of interesting. Like, what kind of person doesn't know if they just made something up or if they heard something somewhere?
Just messing with you. It's cool. You're an okay guy. For a cop. They're more often in the fists than rhymes, see? Let alone honesty in verse.
In a small office behind the old military hospital, hunched under the green glow of his desk light, Officer Hans Blau browses through a test print of his Futurist magazine. It's called The Futurist. The typeface on the header is too small.
Oh. Any organization gets all
The lieutenant
kind of
looks at you in silence, a curious look in his eyes, nodding slightly.
Well, you've given me some hope, I guess.
You found some common ground with this man. Even impressed him. The next time you look in the mirror, though, remember those words.
Oh. I guess I can go and revisit the mirror. Okay, let's go talk to Kuno. It's time we figure out what the fuck his deal is. Also, did we never made it up there, but hey.
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Kuno, let's talk about your shag
The
again.
fuck do you want with it?
Actually, just kidding.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
It's not Kuno. It's Kuno S. Kuno S is by far the worst of the two. Kuno has no problem being near you, but the other hides behind the fence, afraid for her life, like she's done something.
What did she done?
Something very bad. She came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Kuno just wanted to talk to you about his name. Kuno S was the one who wound him up and directed him.
Huh.
Also, Kuno hasn't stopped talking to you, even enjoys it from time to time. When you talk to the other one, it's like talking to a cornered animal. She only hisses and says murder was the case that they gave her. All in all, Kuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few minutes with him alone.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too.
Okay, here we go.
But watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about!
She puts extra stress onto that word, expecting it will make you uncomfortable.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
Jesus Christ.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
I don't know. I don't know which of these options. None of these seem like good options. I am the dog that has caught its tail. I don't know what to do with it. I don't think this is the right answer. Maybe this one?
It's okay. The pig's trying to pit us against each other. Not gonna let him do that.
Oh, well, fuck.
That's it. You let him off the line.
Fuck.
That was a bad, manipulative thing to say. You should understand. I got you
Really?
this far.
I thought 2 was...
couldn't get you all the way.
I mean, we even were specifically like, he likes madness.
Try to fuck my Kuno! Try to fuck my Kuno away! Me and Kuno are tight. We ride for life.
Alright.
Kuno doesn't
Fucking care.
fuck does Kuno care?
You were too pushy last time. Think this through. Try to really understand the psychological bond Kuno
Okay.
has with
Alright.
Kuno S.
So we're gonna figure this
Just
out.
look. While Kuno has no problem being near you, she always hides behind the fence, afraid for her life. Like she's done something very bad. She came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Kuno just wanted to talk
Okay.
to you about his name. Kuno S was the one who wound him up and directed him. Also, Kuno hasn't stopped talking to you, even enjoys it from time to time. When you talk to the other one, it's like talking to a cornered animal. All in all, Kuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few...
Fuck you whispering about?
See, it's that line, the respects madness
He's whispering
bit,
too. He's going with it.
which makes me think that that was not... Yeah,
She
alright.
puts
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up.
So, alright, let's go with this
Don't
one then.
make Kuno look bad in this.
Crazy. You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She smoked a man. She's done people in. Probably
this-
pigs.
This is not how I expected him to respond to us saying she's crazy. I thought he would be like, yeah, it's fucking great.
Stop
Which I guess
talking to
maybe
him.
he is.
Kuno, I'm fucking warning you. You're gonna get us into shit.
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell ya? Kuno told ya. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her so she can't read his lips.
Okay.
Kuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
He's meant everything he said before, but right now, he not only means it, he is sincere.
Are you getting this? You think I'm fucking telling you a joke here? How hard do you think it is to kill a fat ass? Sweet talk him, then knife him. She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
She hadn't killed a
I
police
knew
officer.
you pigs were too naive for this shit. Good thing Kuno's got her under control. Kuno keeps her calm.
The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes.
Think she has anything to do with this dead man?
She would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno. Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
He speaks the truth, my liege.
You said she's insane?
She's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the real deal.
What's the real deal?
Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig, you don't want to know.
And he doesn't even want to think about it. This isn't just another boast.
Good God.
Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people or some shit. Crazy people. The fucking Nakis. I don't know.
Sounds boreal, like something from the tundra and tiger-covered Cutler, Isola. Far, far away from here. As far as possible, really.
Surois? Like that man from Helmdall shit? She could be. She could be that Helmdall shit.
Revelshot does have a small Surrey's community, or she climbed into a yakberry crate and was shipped over accidentally.
She your
Fuck
sister?
No, she's not my sister. She's just a stray who got in. Like a mad dog or some
Like
shit.
a mad dog.
Yeah, she was just there.
What was that, Kuno?
She was in the hallway.
It's 3 o'clock, fuck.
Dripping wet. By the fucking shoe rack. In the dark. Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days. In the corner. Every time Kuno went out. I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under the pile of clothes, like a dog.
Jesus.
Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there. Or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno.
Kuno S, two of a kind.
Why is she called Kuno S then?
Because she fucking looks like Kuno.
Okay. You don't know her name?
No one knows her name. Kuno told you this shit was Psycho Killer.
How are you dealing with all of this?
How's Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with any of it. C doesn't either. Kuno's got this shit under control.
Well, alright. He's gonna balk at these two, for sure. An okay kid just seems unsatisfactory. Actually, this one's maybe not bad.
Listen, listen. C is Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C, you fuck with Kuno. You threaten her. You threaten to take her away.
Alright.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand?
Understood.
All right. Now we can do business.
Business?
Yeah? What do you want? Kuno can hook you up with...
Oh, don't hook him up with shit, Kuno.
See? Relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno, you get all kinds of shit. Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run a little errand for the Kuno. Get you hooked, pig. Get his hook in you. Then Kuno gonna get you hooking for more. Cash in big style. Pig hooker.
Jesus Christ.
See, it's tension and release with Kuno. Now we releasing. The pan buying shit, that's on now too. 90% discount for Kuno's pig. Kuno can flex. Kuno flexes for hobos. Kuno sees you're in need.
Oh my god, these pants are actually pretty good. Yeah, these pants are actually pretty fucking good. Wow. Okay.
Kuno gets it from his dad. Kuno and his dad are major suppliers. That's where Kuno gets his lightning on.
Huh.
Problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Kuno's door. Streets going mad. Kuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it. Dirty popo man is you. In there is
Thanks,
Kuno's
Kuno.
violent dad on steroids. Kuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half of the speed.
Who's your
Kuno's
dad?
dad is a fucking monster. He's the most violent man in Revachol. He doesn't give a shit about a single thing. He drinks too.
He's unstoppable.
Are you sure you can take on the most
No.
violent man in Revachol? In your condition?
Like half. A baggie, but like in this vial.
That's half a gram, sir.
Yeah, half a G. Want it or not?
Yeah, that's not very
What
much.
you talking about? Half a G? This shit is giant
Yes,
grade
Polaris.
A shit. So clean you can barely see it.
It is insanely funny. I don't know. Cops, Popo. Call the Popo, yo-ho.
You can barely see it because there's barely any.
Okay, Kuno's listening.
Going in there, but not for the speed. I'm going after the most violent man in Revachol. I'm going in there for justice. I'm a narc, Kuno. I'm going to confiscate that crap. I'm going in there for justice. I'm a narc, but I need speed. Yeah, it's real good. You should definitely look into it, Valaris. It is legitimately one of the funniest games I've played in a long time. I guess we're gonna confront the violent man.
Kuno doesn't fucking care. If you survive, make sure to bring that shit back to Kuno. Kuno's almost out. You wouldn't like the Kuno when he's out. Kuno's violent dad's got Kuno's key. So you need to fuck your way in there. Go to the pier side. Bang on the door till the cleaning gimp lets you in. That's how Kuno does it.
So that's the okay.
Then you go to room 12 and kick down the door. Police violence style. That's what Kuno does. And then it's action time. You're locked in the room with violent fuckhead.
Jesus
That's it.
Christ.
Next time Kuno sees you, you better have his shit.
What the hell are you signing us up for?
We need to get drugs away from a minor.
Okay then.
Yes. Man, this is really fucking good. Ugh. I'm gonna buy these pants. This is gonna be the first thing we fucking
Kuno
purchase.
doesn't fucking care.
Kuno doesn't fucking care. We have so many points here. Am I correct in that most of this shit can be sold? Not this. Those can't be sold. I wouldn't want to send. Oh. Good lord. Wait a second. We need to put... Actually, physical instrument may be more helpful than what we've got. Alright. So now... We've got... Okay, we can go... Shit, let's go talk to Kuno's dad. This is a dumb thing. Remember when this was about a murder? Maybe I should go and talk to the Union boys some more. Because as it stands, we're running out of time.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not. Doesn't matter who I am. Now go on, get out of here. Ha! The police. Everyone knows the police don't come round here. No, I already. Go check the backyard door. Maybe some.
Backyard door. There must be another entrance to the east.
Okay. So over under. Hey, Cindy.
Hello again, officers.
All right. Nothing doing. What? Smoker? Oh. Oh, shit.
You see a young man on a balcony.
I thought I had to
nursing
be
a
up there.
cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
You can open containers with a pry bar. Oh. I think I've already opened that one. I'm pretty sure.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
Despite the cold, his shirt hangs unbuttoned on his frame.
It's the voice of someone who has something to hide, my liege.
You hiding something?
There's
Speak
no
up.
trouble. I'm just speaking in a lowered voice. I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Is
Nice.
it really that important?
Yes.
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at
Oh,
neighboring
we fucking
windows.
got him.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run. Help you? No, sorry, gendarme. I have to run.
Okay, fine.
I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Pretty sure I did.
No, not you. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Last week? I don't know. Look.
Rain patters on the window sills. And dead houseplants. Too late to do the
It'll
minigun.
take more than rain to bring this place back to life.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
What
He was
kind
my
of friend?
Sunday friend.
A Sunday friend. How intriguing. Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work. You can just spend time with pals.
What's your friend's
rugby.
real name?
He doesn't reply. Gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the grey sky, the neighboring windows are streaked with rain.
All right,
My
can you tell me your name?
My name is Martin Martinez.
I'm sure it
That's
is.
definitely not his real name.
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice?
He scans the courtyard. It's silent like the bottom of a well. Every sound captured. and
Ask him
reflected back.
again.
Listen, I really need
And I
your name.
really need to finish this cigarette.
But he hasn't left yet.
No. We won't.
He takes one last drag of a cig before stubbing it out on the balcony.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
83%. We've failed almost every goddamn check we've rolled today.
This isn't the place or time for questions.
Thank you.
Who knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the curtains?
Hey, listen. Just trying to make things okay again. Can we meet
For
somewhere
a
else?
moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes. Compassion and a hint of understanding.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
But, hold on. What's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door. It's a sign.
Good luck with the investigation.
So, that? Oh, no, that. All right.
He's gone. No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
We just give up,
He
Kim?
could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case.
I mean, it's clearly the...
If we find a way inside
Oh.
the building, we can ask around for his apartment.
I think I accidentally hit a button. He did leave a sign. Did you see that? You want to draw our attention to that stone right over there. Find a way inside the building. We can ask around for his apartment.
A stone, like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet, and there's a key beneath it, rusty from the dirt.
This
Excellent.
must be for the front door. Pity he doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has many apartments, and the man can be in any of them. We'll just have to go in and see.
Okay. Man, these games like this, yes, Apartment 12. Games like this have way too much shit for me to do, and I end up getting so sidetracked and accomplishing fucking nothing. Aw, yes. Where did those glasses go? What the fuck? I'm just overlooking these. What the fuck? Glasses? Glasses? Alright. Who knows? Box is filled with cleaning chemicals, smells of laundry detergent. The Sprite is messed up? Oh. Oh, it is. Do we reduce our authority or a logic? How cool do we look? That's the important bit here. Oh, hell yeah. We're the most logical people in the world. An old shoe rack, boots. 3 different sizes. Okay, so is there anything that says numbers here?
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety chain. An unpaid energy bill is attached, threatening to cut off the electricity. It's addressed to Mr. Uno Doroita.
And the place comes with 3 months' worth of utility bills.
No response.
Yeah, I wanted to see if the guy would just answer.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its
God,
hinges,
I am the
secured to
worst
the doorframe
at
with a safety
interfacing.
chain.
I think I have these help with interfacing. Okay.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the door. Snip. The cutter goes through them like dead leaves. The links fall to the ground on the other side of the door.
I don't know that this is the right thing. Like we're taking this tip from a child.
I know there's no stopping you, but let's at least make this quick.
Kim knows. Kim knows that this is a mistake. All right. We gotta equip our electrochemistry again. I think we unequipped this bag. There probably are drugs in here. Right. Yeah, let's just steal from people. It's fine.
A phone book lies open on the table, covering a stack of utility bills. Right next to it, in plain sight, sits a small bottle of amphetamine, conveniently equipped with a straw.
Good. Confiscate it.
You don't ask the drug
A
addict.
minuscule amount of amphetamine doesn't interest the lieutenant in the slightest. He listens instead to something in the other room.
Yeah.
Pocket the bottle as if it were the most natural thing in the world.
Oh boy. Glossy erotica covers the wall, wrinkled from moisture. Alright, let's go fuck up Kuno's dad. I mean... regular black jeans. What pants do we even have on? Flare cut trousers. Nice. Try to break into Kuno's apartment without a tool, the game will acknowledge it and will say like a goddamn maniac, you rip off the chain with your bare hands.
A bundle of clothes heaped on the bed, a stained parka, some towels and a duvet, some socks even. Something underneath there is breathing.
Oh, I'm about to become a superstar. This is the moment where I ascend to superstardom.
It's not too late. No one's going to blame you for backing out. You don't have to do this. Just get out.
I mean, what are we gaining from doing this? Like, this guy's a prick. Yeah, no, he runs drugs. Child drugs. Drugs that are underage.
Your hand touches a greasy duvet covered in cigarette burns and ketchup stains. You hear a growl. There is something alive underneath it. You see a 60-year-old fat red-headed man passed out from large amounts of alcohol. And God knows what else. The smell of shit rises from his mouth. You don't have to take him down. He's already down. Silence. Only heat emanates from the sleeping
I took your
body.
amphetamine, old man.
What is there to do? We could turn him on his side so he doesn't choke on his own vomit, but he's already on his side.
Excellent form.
We could take him to Remedy or Saint-Baptiste, but he doesn't have money for medical services. The almshouse would turn him down. They don't do charity for people who are trying to kill themselves. Besides, he'll be dead in a few.
Jesus.
Years, months, weeks. The pile of blankets grunts miserably.
Okay. Yeah, we can. Let's exhaust these other options.
Judging by the color.
The lieutenant's right. The man's unwashed hair bears a familiar ginger tone. Even the hair on his chest is coppery. The light from the window falls into his half-open eyes.
Doesn't look like he's gonna fuck up anyone time
No,
soon.
it really doesn't. This looks very hard to recover from. This man won't be feeding his family anytime soon. Not that he was, but at least he won't be beating his son.
A pair of half-open bug eyes is staring back at you from the dark, empty, and frozen. It's clear that the person behind them is not awake.
What happened to his
Can't
eyes?
you tell? It happens to exceptionally committed substance abusers. They fall asleep with their eyelids still open.
Jesus fuck.
Not a pretty sight.
He's gonna sleep it off. 3 words managed to escape his mouth, along with the stench of alcohol.
He's trying to communicate.
This thing even alive.
I'm afraid it is. Look, it moves.
A groan rises from the man's throat.
Do we have
dry like a death rattle?
anything that helps perception? I don't remember. All right. Oh, hell yeah.
Superstar. They say the world isn't ready for a rock and roll cop. No one wants their state monopoly on violence to be mixed with celebrity worship. They claim to know it would be dangerous for detectives to rise to the ranks of demigods and have sexual encounters with barely legal cover girls. It would be insane, they say. To all this, you say, fuck off and die, in a cool voice. You people have no idea how good these cops are gonna get. They're gonna crack 20 cases a day. In the future, cops will be like astrophysicists, or prime ministers, or prophets. And you're the first one.
Hell yeah. I should be spending these a lot more, I think. Kuno doesn't fucking care. Alright. What is this? Perception?
Is still.
I mean, maybe we have so many points. Maybe perception would be worth it. Where's perception? Oh my god. It's so bad.
Kuno just says shit.
Yeah, you're right, Swank. You're right. But I mean, it seems like we can get into the harbor already from agreeing to being a Simonese supremacist. All right, let's fail this perception check.
The aging alcoholic is still there, breathing. The air in the room is stale. The man
Wow, we're doing
groans once
pretty good
again,
today,
but
actually.
his
We
tongue
failed that
keeps
very
failing
first
him.
check.
It's impossible to make out the syllables. A hand emerges from the blankets, trying to gesticulate something. And then it dawns upon you, clear and surreal. Pigs, he says.
Yes.
He's trying to call you pigs.
Jesus.
His hand falls back on the bed, limp and defeated. A loud snore escapes his mouth. He's asleep again.
At least he got to say his piece.
Okay. So. Thank you for letting us steal from you. Is there where's the rest of his apartment? This is it. We've searched it all. There's no more. Oh, you're saying all of the apartments. Yeah. We're going to. Can I close this door? Excellent. Oh, fuck yeah, we're loaded. We're rich. We're rich. There's the balcony. Someone has drawn a 5-pointed star on the wall.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says, number 11. It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it.
Okay.
The lieutenant is concentrated on the hallway, scanning both ways for any approaches. No reply.
Why are all these interfacing checks so fucking hard?
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board.
We're just gonna save every time we do this. All right, here we go.
With a padlock. The shackle snaps like a twig.
Really having
and the lock
pretty
falls
lucky day
to the
here.
floor with a little thud.
What are we even doing? We're just breaking and entering here.
After you, detective.
This serves no purpose. We've just broken into this apartment. Oh, hell yeah. Do we want more physical instrument? Drama? Oh, it's the jacket. Yeah, I don't think investigating shit means I get to break into people's apartments, though. Let's put this on. This on. Oh my god, we look so fucking stylish. This mesh. Oh, yes. God. If only this hobo hat didn't have this negative to rhetoric. You're right. I am superstar.
Wow, you work hard.
Oh, hell yeah, I do.
Oh, yes. You hustle.
This is my
You're
worst
a
skill
provider.
by a
It's tough out there,
large margin.
but you keep it real and provide.
What hard work do I do exactly?
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged.
Fuck, I'm
That is
good.
the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you.
Yeah, I fucking
You
ride till I die,
ride.
bitch.
That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby.
Hell yeah.
Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco-Negros and the Solas.
Goddamn
it ain't
right.
easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter and a money printer.
Can't say I didn't make that ceiling guy give us
Can't say
money
that.
earlier.
You shook him. You're a killer. A shark.
You could say I took some money from that
You
manana
didn't
guy,
log
too.
that in as a donation either. You don't log any of that shit in.
Oh, and there's
You're a
pawning stuff
street
off to that
rider.
suspicious
Yeah,
Roy guy.
You're in the sales business. Shake 'em for shit and then pawn it off.
Hell yeah.
officer style.
I've made some
Sure,
gills.
Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth?
Fucking.
But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Now, are you rich?
No, I'm not rich.
That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave and you're still practically a hobo.
I mean,
Why is that?
I am Hobocop. The system is broken.
Boo-hoo. The system is broken. The establishment is keeping me down. That's not the fuck yeah attitude you're used to. What is this?
Because that Gart
Why,
guy's
so-
riding my ass.
The Gart man has set himself up one of those self-replicating money structures. You should learn from it. Don't play the victim. Think hustler. Think with your head.
Taxes?
That's right.
Yes.
100%.
Fucking taxes.
G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze. Aren't taxes almost non-existent in the Gossamer state that is Revachol?
I thought there were no
You
taxes.
and I both, but they got those
Indirect modes of taxation.
Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax. This tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus, there's the stuff people in other countries pay for that makes them ask for more money from you here. The Gossamer state's a myth. In total, the coalition government is taking 98%
Everything.
of
Holy
all your
shit, that's
money.
so much money. That seems like a pretty big number.
What are you not sure about? They're milking your nipples till they bleed. Can't you see? Aren't you sick and tired of having bloody nipples?
This isn't helping me solve my money problem. It's only making me into a free market type.
What are you, a racist? Don't be a racist. Be a cool immigrant, ultra-liberal free market advocate. Ride or die. Keep it street.
Wait. 98% is very steep. So, I am the sorriest cop to have ever fucking lived. Holy shit. If I'm not being an ultra-liberal makes me racist, then I guess I should be an ultra-liberal? Oops, I keep clicking that one thinking, fuck me. I guess I should have been a fucking communist. Go away. Not being an ultra... I guess... Sure.
Here you go, hustler.
Yeah.
Fight the righteous fight. Free the
Oh yeah, he's
people.
baiting me.
Keep it real. Keep it street. Keep foaming.
Yeah, I
at the
don't... I can't
mouth
have bloody
furiously
nipples.
on the tax issue.
Oh shit, I should have done... Fuck. I should have done the communist thing. I could have at least seen what it was. That's a disappointment. I didn't know I didn't have to take it, you know? Damn. Well, that ship sailed. Okay.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Marzov.
Yeah, I just don't know that I'm interested in actually doing this. I really am disappointed that I didn't do the communist thing. I thought it would fundamentally change something, not just give me access to a new thought. Damn, that's really too bad. What am I even at for empathy, actually? Empathy is like, yeah, one of my highest skills. Yeah, alright. And we don't have anything else going.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Marzov.
The White Star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting. I suspect that's exactly what they are trying to do. There aren't many communists around, not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going. It's
alright. That's everything here.
You hear someone.
God, I could tell that door was
inside,
locked.
Rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10. The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door. You can feel tension on the other side. A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
That's weird. That is not what it was supposed to say. Man's a female voice. This is the police. Do I have to open the door? You hear the clacking of heels again as the other side walks right up to the door. Her tone is now getting a defensive edge. You have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any reason.
Alright, logic. The only significant thing it does is Kim will mention your political views at the end. And even have 4 political alignments. Oh. Interesting. Oh, hell yeah. But there's no way, now that I've dismissed the communist thought, there's no way to get that back, right? Hey.
Give me a moment.
An elderly woman is leaning on her broom, her knuckles white as bone. She seems to be having difficulty breathing. Damn!
Cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
You alright? Should I call a doctor?
Fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me.
Jesus.
You're still worried. It's very worrying.
Now, what do you want from me, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
Looking for a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony?
Yes, yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
Yes.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for?
Jesus. No trouble. Just want to talk to him.
Talk?
I legitimately worry for this
so
lady.
Funny about that?
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
Ask away, policeman.
Who lives in apartment 10?
No one lives there. It's been empty for months.
A ghost?
Impossible. I would know if someone had moved in there. Maybe it's those countercultural people again. Breaking into a house like it's a public space. You're a policeman.
See, look, now I have a
wouldn't
fucking
look,
reason to
will you?
go.
Great. Young people. They're worse than rats. You know, always littering the hallways with trinkets and empty beer cans.
Beer cans? I can sell those beer cans. Like how this woman is talking to me and I'm wearing gardening gloves with a crowbar in my fucking hand.
Oh, that one is a scientist. I think he studies astrology at the community college.
Astrology?
Education's good. I always tell them to study. Something to do with all those stars around his door. He asked me to leave his drawings up on the wall. The symbol of what now?
Ones who support the working class against capital. It's an ideology that has some noble aims, but I'll help them use. That's probably right. It's for loons who have no idea how economy works. Symbol for contributing to the demise of our noble state in the name of some made-up world of equality. Communism. It's a political ideology.
Ah, all I know about politics is that it's brought us more harm than good. People come and go. I don't keep an eye on everyone.
They probably just moved or died, hopefully somewhere else.
Okay, what about Uno?
I don't want to talk about Deweeters. Addicts, all of them. And sometimes I hear them screaming. They don't like me cleaning behind their door. Think I'm listening in on their fights.
I mean,
It was
sounds like
dirty
maybe you
there.
are.
After the janitor's closet, she avoids the end of the hallway.
We saw unpaid utility bills. Aren't they going to be evicted?
No one likes them in this building. It's only because of the kids they haven't been thrown out.
Really?
I don't like talking about those people.
What can you tell me about Cindy?
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still, she leaves an old lady to her
All right.
business. Oh,
I guess I should ask about you
I'm
too.
no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways. If you could call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room. It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's all I need from this world.
Oh, good on
She
you.
hasn't spoken to anyone for a while. Even her sentences feel rusty.
All right. Let's put this here. Now we can pick up these beer bottles. That's what's important.
That isn't just a five-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers, the iconography of communism. In other words, the star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mezov and the communards during the revolution.
I feel like Encyclopedia is the one who talks to me the most.
Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
What's the deal with the antlers?
The wreath of antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world,
Okay.
and at the same time above it,
Why is the star
to
upside down?
symbolize the toppling of the old order. Also, some social democrats were already using it
All right, why white?
because white is the color of peace.
What does it evoke in me?
Smug superiority, aesthetic musings. The triumph of capital is undeniable. But maybe the guns were sort of cool. Revolutionaries had loads of guns.
Okay. That's it, huh? All right. This is stupid. Why am I walking back here for these beer cans that don't even exist?
You hear someone walking around inside.
Excuse me? Of course not.
There's no sweet talking your way in there. Be official.
Fuck.
You have plenty of reason to enter.
I don't need a warrant if I suspect there's been a break-in. Oh, come on.
Well, that was easy.
That was
It
easy.
was smart.
Who the fuck are you? Blister pack of medicine peeks out of the box. You should take it. Alright. Oh, fuck yeah. +1 to indirect modes of taxation. What? What does this mean? We're looking pretty cool. Oh, God damn
The
it.
luxury of fine things. Just look at those black monk straps. After spending an entire day hustling, who's to say that you didn't deserve a pair of ridiculously expensive shoes on your tired feet?
You're right. Beautiful things do make people
Beautiful
happy.
things give you a rush. It's power. Crafting your style, draping your flesh in silk and leather, deciding how to present yourself to the world.
Excellent.
Remember, when they come to take it away from you, you worked for those
Yeah,
shoes.
and the trash
Whether you
bag
like it
of
or not,
literal bottles in
wearing
my
these
head.
shoes has made you more liberal, ultra liberal. They're either a gateway drug or a booster pack to get you deeper into free market ideology.
Oh. I don't know. Does this beat out my green snakeskin shoes, though? We're going back to snakeskin. Alright, hey.
Satisfied? My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see?
Couldn't you have just said that from the beginning?
Her voice is really cheerful, despite her obviously hating you.
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too?
Yeah, she's a bad day away from being the Joker in a Batman game.
It feels flimsy in hand, with the words Revachol Zone of Control written under a nondescript municipal logo. There's a picture of her with shorter hair inside, along with all her personal details. Be friendly.
Nice haircut.
Thank you. Do you have any questions? I need to be back in Midtown in an hour.
I glimpsed a foreclosed apartment down the hallway.
Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned
Jeez.
on auctioning off the valuables, but... And again, I have no idea how
One
stupid
bad sale from
mistakes
being a
like
full-blown
this can
Joker.
even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall. A hole in the wall. Can you believe it? And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone. Just like that.
The sum must have been puny.
My money has also disappeared.
Well, it does not disappear from my hands. No, I don't let it. These apartments are perfectly fine. They have gorgeous architecture, a million-real view of the bay, good ventilation, neighbors, life, spark, and they are affordable.
He's a saleswoman through and
I'll
through.
tell you, Martinez has a future. In a few years, it's going to blossom with artists and creatives and those radio computer wizards.
It's as if they're real wizards, able to resurrect dead real estate and breathe life into bank accounts.
Wait, what happened with the
Don't
wall?
ask me what happened with the wall. I have no idea how we're going to find the time or resources to fix it. Both apartments are now unrentable. Both.
So what are you doing here?
I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place.
I fuck shit up too.
Ha! Sounds like you've spent too much time undercover in some rock band.
That's because I'm a goddamn superstar cop, lady.
It's
Don't forget
not a
it.
compliment.
Who
It
lived
was
here?
some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a business owner. You'd think they'd make rent, but that was months ago. Anyway, was there anything
All
you
right.
wanted?
No,
or is
I'm
that it?
sorry for
I'm in a
making
hurry.
you.
Of course.
Good lord. Ash is magic. Alright, so we go upstairs to the balcony, and I've already forgotten what number, 28, I think? Oh wait, let's do this one first. That's a million real view. The fucking refrigerator that I hopefully let thaw out. I need to go grab that too. I guess I don't need to do that. And shit, that may not even be how it works. Okie doke. Yeah, that's true.
Ruination has come. The broken arches betray the once grand history of this building. It towered over the harbor until it happened. A great force from the northeast fired into the city. Heavy artillery shelled the coastline. Fired from the water. A straight shot into Revachol.
Yeah, we're breaking into every apartment, but only because that's where a killer could be.
The tenement acted as a defensive wall against the worst of the shelling until it was destroyed, and they had a direct firing line. The waves of the Martinez Inlet rolled over the fallen remains of the building. The dark waters obscured the better part of the remains. What didn't fall into the ocean was used as scrap. What wasn't used as scrap was thrown into the ocean.
Hell yeah, we know about fascism. That real estate agent could have very easily said at any point, hey, I'm just a real estate agent. And I would have been like, oh, okay. I still would have wanted inside, but I would have not felt judgmental about them.
Those arches acted as support for something greater than what you see now. Only 3 stories stand where 9 to 12 once did. Restoration has failed. What the shelling took out was never rebuilt. A fleet, the combined armies of Occident and Grad, with Mesk volunteers, a 5-nation army, hundreds of vessels. They massed airships further down in the Bay of Revachol. The artillery was so powerful.
While we're just sitting here thinking, what do you think
required
Kim's doing?
Gyroscopic stabilization. They were anchored into the ocean floor as well. Many are still there to this day. If you squint, you can just barely see the shadow on the water.
Cannons still ready
far in the northeast. Cannons still ready to placate Revachol. Coalition warship Archer can shoot 50 shells a minute on 20 co-aligned archers. They will reach the city in 58 seconds.
The coalition. But that was a long time ago. I think we should move on. It's chilly up here.
That's true. I liked that. That book sounded like it would have been fun.
He doesn't like talking politics of this kind.
All right, let's go then. What? Okay. Oh shit! I needed to tell. Fuck. Hold on. Let me go talk to this cleaning lady and let her know it was the whatchamacallit. Just a real estate agent. I forgot she was expecting an answer here.
Give me a moment. I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
No one will coming. No one is coming. There will be nothing but squalor unless we start killing real estate agents. What the fuck? Lax women and sexual deviants. That's who will come. Alright, we're doing this one. No one is coming. There will be nothing but squalor unless we begin killing the real estate agents.
We won't be killing anyone. And you shouldn't say things like that. You're a police officer. There's been enough killing. I've seen it.
Wait, you've seen it?
She's seen it. And known those who have been killed.
Alright. I'm sorry. Sorry, it was a joke in poor taste. The revolution must be brought to the real estate agents. Down with the old. Alright. Hey. I'm up here now.
Oh, the piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves. But here you are.
That's right, we're evolved.
Yeah, I can see that. Cool mutations.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
Is that heavy fuel oil?
Red dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
Jeez, Kim.
What did he think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
She really did it. She's proud of it too.
That's some clever cultural
We ain't
commentary.
seen nothing yet, Piggy Boo.
All right, well.
Why does art inspire you so much?
Oh boy, it does, yes, but what is art? Oh fuck, I clicked the wrong thing.
Constantly seeks out the most critical side of any aesthetic confrontation. You follow the expressions of imagination and technical skill with curiosity. In short, art is the highest form of human communication, representation, narrative, emotion, and agency intertwined.
All right, would I fit into the art world?
Have you looked in the mirror lately? You have the exact features of a savage art critic, with that beard and those clothes, disheveled and prophetic. Perhaps you should try to critique architecture too.
I guess I have been feeling... Actually, no, that's stupid. Architecture's stupid.
Such vigor. Already you express a sharp, descriptive mind, ready to slash through the empty and superficial in favor of the sublime and the beautiful. Do it. Become the art cop. Half art critic, half cop.
Hell yeah. Wait, but don't I have to be 100% cop to get the case finished and all that? Okay, if 50% art critic is what's needed to free me from the rote repetition, so be it. Superstar hobo art critic, sorry cop. Sorry cop first and foremost.
Quit being so indecisive. What are you going for here? Some kind of indecisive and camp aesthetic now? Strike a bold shape here.
I'm really
Go
disappointed I didn't opt into the
own.
communism thing too.
Exactly. It's not only your duty to only catch the criminals off the street, you must also apprehend criminals of the printing press and the gallery, the trite and derivative artists and writers of the world.
I don't know that I have it to roleplay a fascist.
Go ahead and provide savage criticisms, art cop. The
With
world is
racial
yours to
tensions
rip to
already
pieces
bubbling
and
so close
reset.
to the surface. I just don't know. All right. -1 perception. Can't even look at this shit. All right. Closet communist, ultra liberal, sorry hobo, superstar art cop. Yes. Fascist is fun in this game. I feel like there's no wrong way to play this game. You would have a lot of fun. Oh, this is the coal room that she was talking about. Enough coal to last several winters. We gotta remember that we... Oh, fuck yeah, that's so much... We need to go purchase those pants from Kuno because they're really goddamn good pants. Actually, hold on. Let me go back in there and zoom out some more. I'm real bad at assuming that a place is done and then only realizing later that there's more area I could have walked towards. Alright, shit's actually done. Yeah, and tell him we stole from his dad. I don't think we're gonna split the drugs with the kid. Why is this blue now? Door is locked. Oh my god, we're fucking loaded. I'm not robbing Kuno so much as it is as I'm not enabling a child to follow in my addicted ways. That's how I'm gonna frame it. There's this special political visionary quest for every political... Oh. Knowledge the fascist political... Huh, really? Interesting. After working so hard to earn his respect, you're just gonna fuck him over just like that. I mean... I don't know that I really earned his respect. I think he thinks he earned my respect. And there's a drastic difference there. Breaker box is full of cigarette butts. Oh my god, we're fucking loaded. We have enough money to spend 2 nights. This is door to apartment 29. 30. It doesn't... How the fuck do I get over there? I don't get the impression that Kuno knows about...
This door is made of metal.
Okay, here we
and
go.
Appears to be
Knows
reinforced.
more about the party.
Someone here really values their security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
No one answers.
That's Harbor? Oh, okay, so if I made the jump then...
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening. We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
Alright. I don't think I can make it.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28.
Yeah.
Remember, tomorrow, he's probably gone for today.
Alright. Down the stairs. And that's what you're saying I could pry open? Maybe. Or you're saying, no, can't pry open this door. What a goddamn shame. Alright, so we have enough money, we can actually go and purchase from Kuno and stay the night. The other 2 apartments didn't allow for opening. Who would have thought? Listen, what are they doing if not containing? Yeah, you can't. I wasn't able to try those, Swank. There were just little, you know, blips. Have we been here? Okay. All doors are doing are containing us within them. Did you ever think of that shit?
Trying to sneak up.
God damn it. Is there an alley here? No. Alright. I'm still not sure how to get up there either. Alright, Kuno. Listen here. I need pants.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Took care of the drug situation.
Alright, so you got Kuno's kilo. Here is how we do it. First, you give Kuno Kuno's kilo, then Kuno gives you half back.
What?
That's how we split it. It's the best way. Street way.
Aren't you gonna ask how I got past your dad?
Word on the street is, you sent your little friend in dressed as a hooker, distraction style. That's some sick shit.
It is only half a gram.
Not a single muscle moves on the lieutenant's face.
Kim is stone
Kuno
cold.
wants to hear all about it, but first we split the kilo, then we shoot the shit.
By kilo you mean gram, right?
Kuno knows what Kuno means.
Kuno means gram.
I mean, yeah, it's so small. That's probably fine. Kim's gonna hate me for it, probably.
Kuno just says shit.
Do we... Hold on. I'm not ready to make this
The
decision.
fuck are you talking about?
I want to
Getting
purchase
Kuno all
these
worked up for
goddamn
nothing?
pants first.
Here, pig. We're falling now. Kuno doesn't fucking care. Kuno could already see you soaring through the air like a fucking eagle. Pig's in Kuno's debt now. Money debt?
Not in debt.
Money debt doesn't mean anything.
Okay,
He's
good.
just saying words. You're not in his debt.
Kuno doesn't...
Kuno doesn't fucking care. Alright, now we got these sexy pants on. Okay.
Fuck does Kuno care? Alright, so you got Kuno's kilo. That's how we split it. It's the best
Alright,
way.
this decision
Street way.
is tough. Do we give drugs to a 12-year-old? Yeah, fair is fair.
Wow, that's heavy. There you go. More than half in there. Kuno's fucking honorable like that.
Wow, we got a lot of experience there.
There is no movement on the lieutenant's face as he stares intently at the trash container.
Now tell me, how the fuck are you still alive, pig?
Kuno, I met your dad.
Yeah, you do some Sambo shit, sneak in. Is the hooker thing real?
Sambo is an acronym for Samaran boxing, graceful martial arts stuff. Sambo style.
There you go, Klingel.
implies
That's
stealth,
how. That's
cleverness, and
perfect. That's how we
Just
will
letting you
resolve
know.
it in our heads. Kuno, your dad is a half-dead alcoholic. He was sleeping under your under some clothes.
What? Fuck right. Kuno's dad was sleeping like a bum. Kuno told ya. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything. Fucking breaking and entering shit. That's nothing to Kuno's dad. You got lucky, pig. Kuno knew this. Kuno's fucking violent fiend dad's been drinking hard lately. Kuno knew you have a way in. Narrow window. Kuno window.
Whatever scary thing he might have been, now he is nothing.
Yeah, Kuno's dad is fucking nothing. Fucking coma shit, stroke shit. Kuno's dad is so fucking violent. He's had a stroke many times. Shit. Kuno's gonna have one too. Gonna be just like Kuno's dad. Speed shit, crime shit, fucking on the bed. Kuno's gonna go out like Kuno's dad. Revachol West style.
Stop saying all this sad shit, Kuno.
There's a touch of grief in there.
Fuck are you talking, sad? Kuno's got hard shit, death shit, nothing shit.
You don't have to turn into that.
Get your fucking nun ass out of here before Kuno fucks it dead. You think 'cause you brought Kuno 1 gram of speed, you're friends now? Kuno ain't turning into shit. Kuno is that shit.
Kuno won! Oh, you won, Kuno!
Jeez. I mean, so by extending these kindnesses, he's not gonna like us anymore. But at the same time, fuck, that 12-year-old kid is living a shit life.
The fuck do you know about Kuno's life? Kuno's got plans. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we got plans.
Fuck right there were. Fucking 3 years or some shit.
He's living a badass life. Oh my god, he's super cop. Superstar cop. It's him. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about them.
Yeah, that's right. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about that electricity and light shit. Just wants to pound on people and drink.
Oh boy, that's no place to live in.
That's right. It's a shithole. Kuno's gonna move underground. Leroy shit. Ancient shit. Kuno's gonna live in a fucking catacomb.
Yeah, in a tomb, Kuno.
Fuck right there were.
Find a job.
3 years or some
Let's
shit.
espouse the free market of this kid.
Fuck that shit. Kuno's gonna move
Oh.
underground.
All right.
Yeah, in a tomb, Kuno.
Yeah, pig. This shit is done. Now get the fuck out of Kuno's face. Kuno needs to drop the bomb.
Oh,
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
yowza. Okay. Need 20. Gotta pay rent. Okay. Just looking at our time things. So that's that. I guess we could try. It's 5 o'clock. We could go try and do the jumping thing, right? This is how we do it. Yeah, Kuno is... I started really disliking Kuno right when we first met him, but he's slowly growing on me. Now it's just sympathy, I guess. Just feel bad for the little shit stain. Gah. Superstar hobo kid. Okay. Quick save. How do we like climb up this thing, right? Yeah, okay.
A tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing.
Good God. Okay, here's another physical instrument. And that's it. Jesus Christ. Wait, there wasn't... Okay. We got 4. We got 4.
Tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught.
Oh, it's Savoy. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong thing. You liked Kuno when you first met him? Jesus. That's a minus to Savoy Fair. Fuck. This is awful.
A tarpaulin cloak with possible
Why is Kuno's
RCM
face here?
is still caught on the railing.
This is so stupid. Damn it. Believe in yourself. Just fall. What's the worst that could happen?
Nope. No. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up here.
At this point, you would be better off just to pretend to accept measure.
You could have
Yeah.
died there.
Oh my God.
Shit. I'm failing you. This wasn't part of our deal.
I got you, Bertan.
Jesus
Let me just catch
Christ.
your breathing a little bit.
We took
There. Isn't
so
that
much
better?
fucking damage there.
Hey, what's happening? You okay? It's okay. You're just having a little panic attack. Try to breathe as slowly as you can, alright?
The necktie lets go a little. Its vicious grip easing around your neck. Colors return to the world around you.
Good. We can always come back when you're feeling better.
Good.
It's just a cloak after all.
God. All right. Let's try it again and get our first game over.
With possible RCM markings.
Because I need to be done for the day anyways. Whew.
Nope. No. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've... Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. Whatever noble intentions you once had as a
Oh
police
yeah, no,
officer,
I'm gonna reload
eaten them all
when we
up.
play next weekend from that last quick save I did. And I need to call it soon anyways. So I just wanted to see what a game over looked like.
You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
Wasted my life protecting humans, they don't deserve it. Seriously running out of shits to give. Let corpses hang on trees. I'm
Fuck
quitting.
me.
Fuck you.
Please leave the rage you have for after we finish the investigation.
Nothing you can say would make you feel any better now.
Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism.
Another police officer resigned from the RCM following a nervous breakdown. He now lives under a bridge, drinking and occasionally throwing excrement at passers-by, shouting, "I never loved that woman." When asked to comment, former colleagues objected to the theory that his psychological disintegration was precipitated by his wife leaving him. "It's because the Furrows lost that match," said Captain Ptolemy Price, once the man's superior officer. "It's because he couldn't get a big gun from acquisitions, and anyway, police work really burns you out after a while," Satellite Officer Jean-Vic Mayer, the deranged former cop's partner, commented. Sergeant Matt Torson, another former colleague, did not propose any theories, merely saying, "Whatever happened to him wasn't about birds. He got fucked, that's all."
Alright, that's pretty good. I like that it seems that depending on how I've made my choices, I die or quit differently. Alright guys, we're gonna be done for the day. I have some things to attend to. It is my mother's birthday, so if you see her, please wish her happy birthday. We'll be back with more Disco Elysium next weekend. But if you're keen on scary games, we're playing shit on Tuesday too. Thank you, Ame. I'll forward along, and we'll see you all in the next one. Peace!
It's not my birthday!